from AIM Independent Living Center. Right? Am I the right one? Yes, okay. And her topic is, where's he going? Attention, the press has left the building.
Is I'm half Italian, so I like to walk around and talk with my hands a lot. So I'm gonna try to stand behind this podium. You may not see me right away, so if I kind of like move around, that's just how I am. The first thing is, Randy, I really hate to burst your bubble, but your on board thing, I was also there, so you actually had 2 people, so I guess that bumps you up to 10%.
Oh my gosh! I didn't know.
So yes, so I just, sorry, but.
Did you sign in?
I did sign in. So you're up to 10% now. Yes. So there you go. And to Sarah Palmer, who I always say anytime, anything you need, I am rethinking that right now. Okay? Just so you know, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll get the 1,000 and then it'll be all right. So my failure actually happened when I worked at Corning Community College. And I noticed that Dave Rochelle's in the back, so I'm hoping he does not remember this at all. I will start off by saying I'm not apologizing to any press in this summit right now because it didn't affect any of you at that time. So it was real early in my career, and people are always telling me I do not look as old as I am. That is because I keep Oil Valet in business, okay? My big thing was we were going to hold a press conference. We were having an open house at the airport corporate park facility. It was relatively new at the time, and we had just gotten a lathe machine donated. We were expanding our program. We were super excited, and we wanted to have this huge press conference to make this big announcement. So I was working at the Institutional Advancement Office under Judy Smith. And at the time, we had President Amon there. And if anyone knows President Amon, he likes to talk. He is a fun-loving guy. He loves to just talk with people. So the press conference, needless to say, was not starting on time, which was okay, but I was getting a little nervous. I invited media from all over, Pennsylvania, our southern tier area. I even got real puffed up chest and said, I'm gonna invite some of them from even central New York, because we're Corning Community College and they're gonna come. So I have all these press conferences, just everything lined right up, sent out their 2 weeks in advance notice that they like, and I sent a media blitz and fax blitz and everything, and I was talking to them, they were gonna come. So the day of the press conference arrives, our big open house. So what happens? One reporter shows up from a newspaper early, takes some pictures, and says, I'm sorry, I have to go. I'm like, wait a minute, we have a press conference coming, you need to really stay. No, I'm sorry, I can't, I really have to get going. So I'm like, all right. So WETM, no offense, showed up with a reporter. Super happy that they were there. I'm like, we're running a little behind, but we're going to start soon. Well, wow, I really don't have a lot of time to stay. I'm like, just please, just stay. So he's like, okay. So I escort him personally to the room where we're going to have the press conference. And I said, if you'd like to stay back here, mill around, feel free. I turn my back, head over to the side, so I'm incognito, and I turn around, and he's walking out the door. And I said, where's he going? And Judy Smith, who was my boss, is standing there, and she goes, maybe he's got to go to the bathroom. I go, we don't have time for him to go to the bathroom. We finally got the press conference started. She goes, I have no idea. She goes, he's leaving. I said, yes, he's leaving. We now have no press for this conference. So we literally took notepads, we took napkins, we started handing out pens and cameras that we had. We scrambled and asked staff members, family members, community members to all pretend like they were the press. You gotta pretend like you're the press. Walk around, snap some shots and everything. They actually did it. They actually came through and said, you know what? Okay, yes, we will do this for you. So we did the press conference. It all ended. I said to Dr. Amon, I said, boy, my puffed chest that I'm this big PR person just went down just flat. And he said, why? What happened? I said, the press all left. We had nobody here. He said, well, did you get some pictures? I said, absolutely. I said, we had family members, staff members. He's like, we'll send something the next day. It'll be all good. So the first thing I learned is don't have a press conference on a Saturday. Second of all, realize that we're rural, so our press people have to do everything: videography, reporter, editing, go back, produce it, and then actually go on air with it. So I realized that. And the third thing I realized, which to me I think is the most important thing, is what kind of a community we have. Here are all these people, staff, family members, guests, that were willing to pitch in and actually do this for us. Even though it was a failure, they came together and supported us and supported the college and just supported everything. So that was really important.